Hey, what up? What up? What up, y'all? What's going on? What's going on? What's going down? Welcome back to another episode of the Real Mojo TV with me, your host, the Real Mojo. As always, this broadcast sponsored by 95 North Enterprises. Hey, we've been gone for a minute. Well, we've been not gone. We still been posting, just no live stream, no truck talks. But now truck talk is back. I'm trying to be consistent, trying to get on a consistent posting schedule for Truck Talk, but just been picking up, which is a great thing. Something big on the horizon, um, contract wise, meaning money wise. You know what I'm saying? So it's just been a lot of good stuff going on, which is keeping me from posting so consistently. And I was thinking too, I was like, maybe I'll shorten the episodes. I won't try to go crazy 45 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I was like maybe I'll shorten the episodes 10, 12, 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And I'll cut down on the topics which will expand the content. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see how it goes. We're gonna see how it goes, man. We're gonna see how it goes. Shout out to Wallow 267 from Gillian Wallow from $1 Million Worth of Game. I want to start off there. Wallow started his own clothing brand, airports and hotels, fire, hoodies, t-shirts, I think jackets, but he stepped into an arena. He stepped into an arena that's super hard to really get a foothold in, and that is the sneaker arena. Because sneakers is tough. Cause I got the brand too. I got the brand too. 95 North Enterprise. I got the brand, and I was just looking into other stuff. Oh, the store will be back open probably 2 weeks. Probably 2 weeks. I was looking at putting some new stuff on there, phone cases and all that was. But we'll be back in about 2 weeks. But he stepped into the sneaker arena. The sneakers look fire. They look super duper comfortable. They don't look like uh big baller brand type first model. They don't look like that. They look, hey, I ain't gonna front. They sold out. He sold out of them. Shipped everything he had. I really, when they come back around, I'm really gonna try to support. I really want to try to support when he re up the brand and put them back out. I'm really gonna try to support, yo, for real. But now y'all see the thumbnail, and y'all know how I feel about this individual. Y'all know how a lot of people feel about this individual. King Harris, T.I.'s son, T.I. and Tiny's son, arrested on drug charges. So I heard that a few days ago, and I'm like, probably had some weed, whatever. Um, but then the police body cam footage shows up. We all know he had the thing with 50 Cent. Back when T.I. and them had the TV show, he was just way out of control. They thought it was cute. Now he's an adult. Now he's a grown adult. I don't know how cute they think it is now. So I'm watching this body cam footage. Cop pulls him over because he's doing like 65 and a 40, and he's all over the road. The cop said. Boom, pulls him over. I guess they see like a vape pen and a firearm less than 2 feet away from his body. So, you know, for safety, for his safety, because he's not going to do nothing like that. But we all know how it can go for somebody that look like us in his age with a firearm visible. You're a celebrity. You got that firearm for protection. I agree with that. He asks. He asks why. Called Ti. So the lawyer calls back. He takes the phone call. First of all, you're sitting in there in some Pokemon pajamas, and the lawyer calls back, told him, "Yo, you gotta step out the car, B." So Ti pulls up. This this is where the problem lies. Got my son detained, yada yada yada, whatever. No, he's under arrest now. He said, because he told him about the firearm, whatever, he wouldn't get out the car. And he says, did he say he was in fear for his life? That statement alone from T.I., I just lost all respect for him after when he said that. I lost all respect for T.I. when he said that. I ain't gonna front. So this is some shit y'all talked about at home when you get pulled over by the police. Don't do what you want to do and just say I was in fear for my, like, come on, dog. Come on, dog. You was dead wrong. Your son was dead wrong. Doing 20 or some odd miles over the speed limit. Swerving, got a firearm right next to him. He ain't even smart enough to say, "Oh, the police be shooting young black dudes. Let me get away from this, from this hit, from this reason. Let me get away from this reason, from this justification." He's not even smart enough for that. But instead, he did what he did to T.I. Talk crazy. What he did to everybody when there's a camera on him. Talk crazy. Now, what if that was one of them cops that was on that nonsense? I'll say. Then what? Then it would have been a whole, and on body cam, it would have been a whole other conversation. I definitely wouldn't have made a video on a situation like that. But I'm just saying, it would have been a whole other vibe going around about this. because this dude ain't never been taught nothing by his parents. He ain't never been taught nothing. I ain't gonna front. He been a jackass ever since he was introduced to us on TV. He been ever since I seen him on TV. He been a jackass, and as he grew up, he went from a jackass to a goofy to now just a clown, and just a straight embarrassment. The dude's just a straight embarrassment, and it's like T.I., you and your family, bro, y'all keep letting it. He's the only person in your family that acts like this in front of a camera anyway. The only one. He's the only one. So and still to this at this grown up age, I think he even got a kid now. I think he even got a child of his own. You gonna walk up and the first thing you say to the police, did he say he was in fear for his life? Like, that's some shit y'all rehearsed growing up. I mean, I don't think I ever had no respect for King. He's a kid. He was a dumb kid. Now he's a dumb adult. But T.I., bro, whatever I had, bro, I lost it when you did that shit. When you did that shit, bro, I lost whatever respect I had for you, bro. On the real. Because we already know when you pay for him to get out or whatever, get released or whatever you got to pay to get him out, we know you're going to pay it. Because why would you let him learn a lesson? And two, when you do pay it and he do get out, ain't gonna be no consequence, ain't gonna be no nothing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna act like the shit never happened. That's what y'all do to him. And it ain't doing him no good because one day somebody gonna make him pay the consequence. We hope it ain't the worst consequence. And what we hope is he learned before that. Because people always used to ask me, yo, why you so hard on the boys? Because the boys in blue, they're gonna be hard on the boys. So I'm teaching them, I was teaching them growing up. But y'all ain't teach this young cat nothing. And people looking at it, and people just tired of seeing them do dumb shit all the time without no, you know what I'm saying, without no like no justification. Like it's getting to the point where it's just crazy now at this point. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna let it ride, and I'm gonna see what happens going down the line. I'm gonna see if anybody else got something to say because dude just annoys me, bro. That every time I see the kid, he annoys me. Every time I see him, I just scroll before the shit even pop up. I done got to the point now. I'm blocking people that post anything about him. I'm muting people and blocking them. Anybody that posts anything about him. That's how annoying he is to me. I don't even want to see them. I don't care if they post good or bad shit about him. The boy is to me. And looking at him is just a whole other issue. So yeah. But anyway, man, I'm out of here, man. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about that. And I know y'all gonna jump in the comments. Oh, he's just a kid. He's just a kid. He ain't no fucking kid. He's an adult with a kid. But anyway, I'll holler at y'all. I'm back. Like I said, the new format, we're gonna shorten it up and we're gonna go from there and see how that works for us. All right, y'all. Love.